since Shahida first came out here, if you have not looked at her, Shida.
Okay.
Am I seeing what is actually happening?
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum, singles and soulmate. Another episode dropped of 90 Day Fiance. I'm kind of going to go out of order here because this episode really brought to mind a really huge topic that we don't really think about, especially when it comes to marriage and remarriage, which means that there are exes and children from a previous marriage involved. And let me just say with this, it hurts my heart to see our sisters fighting, Muslim sisters, women, Black Muslim women, all of that. However, I understand every single bit of it, honestly, because not only am I a wife, I'm also an ex-wife. I'm also dealing with a man who was previously married and has children from that marriage. So then I'm dealing with an ex-wife as well. And so all of that makes for a concoction of a lot of emotions. And that's what we see here. I get both sides of it, but I want to hear what you think. Who's right, who's wrong? Or is it just the way it is when it comes to relationships? Let's take a look at what happened.
Okay. Why have you not even looked in her direction? Why have you not even looked in her direction?
To be completely honest, I still didn't like how she came at me at my home in my kitchen. It still hurts. When I first came here, I was hoping for us to have a sisterhood. I was hoping for she and I to have a friendly relationship. But once you show me who you are, that's when I will withdraw back. So I'm sitting there and I'm listening.
So if I can just unpack it, she's saying that when I came to her home, my tone, my delivery was that of in disrespect. But what I will say is, when discussing the prenup, it's a need for you guys to have a marriage contract or a prenup in the laws of America. That's a necessity, especially when you're coming into a marriage and you have no assets.
Who coming into a marriage without no assets? You don't know me. You don't know my life back home. That was Shahida.
Okay, when I say no assets, you don't have a car here in America. You don't have a home in Trinidad. You live with your parents.
Shahida, I want to know what your reaction was to Shida's reaction to the house that Bilal took her to.
Oh, wow. I was saddened for him by the way that she acted. Because this is the person that he told me, yes, she loves me for me. She would stay in a tent with me. She couldn't even stay one day in the house. And so I was hurt for him by the way that she acted. I lived in that house for 2 years. That was his family's home. I was grateful to have a home to come to. So for her to show that display, I was taken back. I was hurt.
I respect her opinion because at the end of the day, an opinion is like a nose. Everybody has one. So
I was hoping to see them resolve it here as opposed to, it really seemed like it escalated. I'm like, they are not going to walk away from this and be friends when it could have been a beautiful relationship. But honestly, when it comes to exes and stuff like that, maybe it is a little harder to pull off a beautiful relationship. Maybe the most we can hope for sometimes is coexistence in semi-serene waters. But inshallah, there's still hope for it. Everybody put in your prayers and du'as for it, because we need more peace and reconciliation in our community. So may Allah bless them with that. God bless them with that. And hopefully it'll all work out, inshallah. But what do you all think? Bismillah. Assalamu alaikum.